Hey guys, I am sure that you are just missing me quite fiercely. All right, so let us continue our discussion. If we think about what we have looked at so far, right? 2 days ago in class, we talked about the core values of American society, right? So that was our political culture that we were looking at, right? So those things of individualism, equal opportunity, free enterprise, rule of law, limited government, right? That is our political culture. Something that is really important to note when we talk about political culture, right, is that these are big, overarching, and guiding principles, right? They are typically very general, maybe a little bit vague. So that's where we were. So we started with that. Then we looked at political socialization, or how people develop more specific views, right, on policies. That's where we're going with political ideology, okay? Political ideology is about the policy the government should implement to pursue the values, okay? So culture are the overarching views, and then ideology is the policies we think we should use to reach those values. So when we talk about those two differences, it's important to note, right, that most Americans share a political culture. Most Americans would agree that the individual is important, that we should provide equal opportunity, that a free enterprise-based economic system is in the best interest, right? That we need to enforce rule of law, that we need to have a limited government. However, right, not everybody agrees on what that looks like or how we should get there, all right? So political culture are those guiding principles or values that most Americans share. Political ideology is about the policies or the methods in which citizens think we should achieve some of those guiding principles, right? And that's what divides our country or causes conflict. If we think about Federalist number 10, right? In that document, it talked about faction, right? It is the differences in political ideology that have the ability to create faction within our system and within our government, all right? That's just a quick introduction. If you go ahead and look, the next thing in the Schoology folder is a crash course political ideology video. I'd like you to go ahead, watch that video next, jot down some notes as you think appropriate before you move on to the third thing within this day's folder.